First time we reach the semis, let alone the finals. Like, we need all the help we can get.
Mate, I'm a footballer. What would I know about a Ponzi game like basketball?
He's a football player. Listen to it. I know it's not footy, mate. I know that. You require a brain to play this game. Maybe you can help with general fitness or something like that.
Count me out till Monday, boss. I've got a brief to prepare.
Fair enough. We're due for a quiet spell anyway.
That's what I like about you. Ever the optimist.
Yes, Mr. Garrick. What's the problem?
Garrick? That's the name of your Great White Hope, isn't it?
Drove a bobcat through your display gazebo.
That's no good, is it? You've got no idea who might have done it?
No, none at all.
What time did you discover the damage?
This morning, just before 8, when I came over to the office.
It's a wonder you didn't hear anything.
Well, we were out last night. That is, I had a water board meeting. Lynn was at a lecture.
St David's TAFE.
Then we met up with some friends for supper. Didn't get home till nearly midnight. I don't know what Toby was doing.
Oh, Mr. Garrick, he's playing basketball. He scored the winning goal, didn't he?
My word, he did, yes.
Oh, fancy that.
There he is. How you going, Toby?
Hey.
It was a good game last night, mate. The Tigers will be after you.
I doubt it.
Now, after I dropped you home last night, Toby, what you get up to?
I had a spar, I was a bit sore, and then I went to bed.
So you didn't hear any of this?
No, mate, I had my Walkman on until I crashed out. Wouldn't have heard a thing. So, what do you think? Mindless vandalism?
I don't know. Are you sure you haven't got any idea who might have done it?
Look, I'd like a word with Tom Croydon, if that's okay.
Oh, that's not a problem, sir.
We're fellow Rotarians, you see. It began a couple of months ago. Just nuisance stuff at first. Plants tipped out of pots and left to die. Graffiti over the fences. And I thought, bloody kids, you know? But in the last couple of weeks, we've had threatening phone calls. And now the gazebo. You can't help feeling you're a target.
These phone calls, what sort of threats were they?
Oh, the you get yours variety. One of them mentioned...
Excuse me, boss. Visitor for you?
Can't you ask them to wait, Doyle?
I think you want to see this one.
Sorry, Jeff. This had better be important.
Hello, Dad.
Susie.
What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be at uni?
Yeah, I just finished teaching rounds. They give us a few days off to recover. So I hopped on a train, here I am.
Oh, so good to see you.
Can you take me to lunch?
Oh, I'm sorry, lover. Not a chance.
Oh, well.
I've got somebody with me, but look, why don't you go home and relax and I'll try and knock off early.
Sure.
I really am sorry, but you'll be okay, won't you?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Cool.
See you later. You're not going to carry that case. I'll give you a lift.
Thanks, Maggie. Sorry about that, Jeff.
Oh, that's okay. Your daughter?
Yeah, she's at uni. Dad doesn't get home all that often.
Still pretty fond of her old dad, though, eh?
I hope so. All right, now this vendetta, if that's what it is, I gather you've got no idea who might be behind it.
Not a clue.
Jeff Garrick has done a great deal for this town. He's raised funds for half a dozen charities. That adventure playground down at the recreation complex, that's mostly his work.
Especially the landscape. You know, didn't he get the contract for the whole 3 hectares, boss?
Is there a connection there?
Well, if there is, it's hardly relevant to our investigation.
Maybe someone else made the connection. Might even resent it.
That's not a bad point, you know, there, Sergeant Croydon. I mean, you don't get to make Garrick sort of money in a small town without making a few enemies.
Then it's our job to find out who they are. So could we just get on with it, please?
Barney, I'm having a bit of trouble with my car. Do you reckon you could take a look at it sometime?
Yeah, what's the problem?
Well, it's not idling properly and it stalled on me twice last week.
Get into it straight away.
Fantastic.
Out the back?
Yeah, go right on through. Thanks a lot.
Mount Thomas Charity Queen.
Who, me?
Inventing work for Barney Clark, you big softy.
You kidding? That car's driving me mad.
So's Barney.
Oh, come on. So he's drinking a bit. Who could blame him?
No, he's not the first bloke to get retrenched, Chris.
Yeah, OK, you should be used to it by now, but you and I don't know what it's like. I'll get your lunch order.
Oh, she's a bit prickly, isn't she?
Butter on the inside, mate.
There you go. 1760.
Yeah. Hey, how well do you know Jeff Garrick?
Oh, drinks in here sometimes. He and Lynn come in for a meal. Why, what's he done?
No, nothing at all. He's having a bit of trouble with some vandalism. We're trying to figure it out.
Does he have any enemies?
Well, I guess when you move as far and as fast as Jeff has, you tread on a few toes. But most people think he's God's gift to Mount Thomas.
We've talked to customers, neighbours, suppliers.
Nobody seems to have a bad word to say about him.
Can't imagine anyone wanting to do them harm.
In fact, your friend Jeff Garrick's Australia's next candidate for sainthood.
Then you're just going to have to delve deeper. Somebody out there has got a grudge against him. I'd like to know who before it gets out of hand.
Well?
Well, We'll keep asking questions.
Now, the Garricks have got a kid. Now, how does he get along with Mum and Dad?
No, no, mate, you're barking up the wrong tree there. Toby is not the sort who gets his kicks out of wrecking things.
No. Toby plays basketball. Toby's going to win the finals for Mount Thomas. Toby can do no wrong.
Toby's got a lot of natural talent.
Well, Toby looks like he played football, mate. I might poach him.
Could we just get back to the matter at hand, please? Which none of you seem to be taking very seriously.
Excuse me, boss. Phone for you.
Sergeant Croy. Oh, you all right? Oh, that's fine. Stewing chops. They're in the meat tray. Spuds are under the sink. No, that's fine. Oh, that sounds terrific. I'll look forward to it. Yeah, see you soon. Bye-bye.
No pub tonight for you by the sound of it?
What are we having? Irish stew, is it?
Anybody else got a comment? No? Then I think you've all got some unfinished business to attend to.
Having another, Jeff?
Oh, no, thanks, love. Got a Chamber of Commerce meeting. Better keep yourself tidy. Hey, Barney, how's things?
Oh, you know, can't complain. Bad luck about your gazebo, eh?
Yeah. Oh, hell of a mess. Still.
All right, a double 2 and I'll by the next round.
Oh, if that's not incentive, mate.
Got you again, doily.
Bye.
Will I have a little bit down?
Not in this lifetime, no, I'm sorry. Come on, mate, I'll show you.
Like, what's a bloody gazebo to him? Got the contract to do the sports ground, didn't he? Yeah. Not that no one else had hope.
Hey. There are beds, you know. I hope this isn't all that's left of that dinner you were cooking.
Dinner? Oh, I'm not very hungry. I ate all your cheese.
There was a whole packet.
Sorry.
I thought we were having stew.
You can if you like, I don't mind.
No. We talked about the chops. I thought...
Sorry.
It's all right.
Didn't realise it was such a big
It's
deal.
all right. I'll go out and get some takeaway, okay?
Okay.
Go Mustangs! Good on you. Oh, no, Toby, you're the boy I want to talk to. What you got to do is you got to work on your outside shots because we need all the three-pointers we can get against this mob on Saturday.
All right.
Just don't break anything, will you? I think your parents have had enough of that. How are you folks?
Huh?
Well, I must be pretty upset about the gazebo.
Yeah, so, do you think we'll win the game on Saturday?
Why not? Why not? I mean, anything's possible if you're dedicated enough.
Oh, it'd be good if we did.
Oh, it'd be fantastic, Dave. It'd be great. You want to bring your folks, actually. Hey, just on that, that business about the gazebo, you wouldn't know anything about it, would you?
You think I did it, don't you?
No, I'm just asking you.
Well, look, I'm telling you, I didn't do it, and I don't know who did, okay?
Yeah, all right, fine. Fine, mate, I believe you. Well, good afternoon.
Thank you, Schultz. I'm well aware of the time. I was delayed, all right?
Yeah, well, you're the same.
That's right, I am.
How was your dinner?
Very nice, thank you. More importantly, how are we, despite the general lack of interest, progressing with the Garrick case?
Well, I had a chat to the boy again. He swears he's not involved. And I believe him.
Oh, well, it's something. I'll try and be suitably grateful.
Phew!
Troubles on the home front.
Yeah, like Susan spent 3 hours in the bathroom.
Yeah, well, it's all very entertaining, isn't it? But it's not helping us solve the crime of the century.
Yeah, if the kid didn't do it, who did?
Well, I heard someone last night who wasn't exactly a member of the Jeff Garrick fan club.
Barney Clark, I believe he's doing some work for you.
Yeah, but he's over at St David's getting a spare part for the car. Why, what's the problem?
Have you ever heard him bad-mouthing Jeff Garrick?
Well, you guys ought to do a crash course in local history, you know that?
Well, we're all ears.
Jeff used to work at the Shire too. Barney used to be his boss. But Jeff is a real go-getter. He learned everything he could, then went out on his own. It was a smart move, because eventually all the gardening got contracted out.
So when all the work came up, Jeff was there to grab it?
Exactly. It was big enough to be competitive, friends in all the right places. Poor Barney just wasn't even in the race.
Morning, guys.
I heard you were back. Have you got time for a coffee?
That's what I'm here for.
You'll have to excuse us, you two. We've got a lot of catching up to do.
No, that's great. Just one more thing. Now, would it be fair to say that Barney's got a grudge against Jeff Garrick?
Well, he's only human, but he's harmless, you know. He's all talk.
Not Barney. I mean, yes, he might feel a bit, well, envious. But we've always got on really well. He wouldn't pull a stunt like that.
Mrs. Garrick?
I'm not so sure. The whole town knows Barney spent his golden handshake on a backhoe. No doubt he was expecting some of the shire jobs to fall his way.
But it hasn't worked out quite that way.
The whole town also knows Barney wouldn't work in an iron lung.
So you reckon he could have done it out of spite?
I don't know. Maybe?
Well, when you look at it that way, yeah, I suppose it's possible.
And you've thought it over?
And over and over. I've hardly slept for a week.
Well, then in that case, isn't it time you told Tom?
I've been putting it off. He's going to be so disappointed.
He's your dad, Susan. He's going to know that there's something wrong and he'll be hurt that you haven't confided in him.
I suppose so.
Go on, do it, kid. Get it over with.
So you want to drag him in for questions?
Oh, just a little chat, let's say.
On what grounds?
Well, at least he's got a motive.
And that makes him guilty, does it?
Look, you tell me you want the case solved. I
And
get you
I
a
do.
suspect. You won't even let me interview him.
I think you're clutching at straws. Listen, I went to primary school with Barney Clark. I've known him for 40 years, and what I'm telling you is I don't think he's got it in him.
Well, neither, it seems, does anyone else.
Questioned the whole town, have you?
Just about.
I've spoken to more of Garrick's customers, not a complaint.
Then I think you should just keep asking questions.
Told you it was easy.
That's all right then, there's not too much head.
Spot on.
Beginner's luck.
G'day, Tom.
Hi, Dad.
What's all this? Are you short-staffed or something?
Not exactly.
Just learning the ropes.
Really? Well, I thought...
You know what everyone's saying about the hospitality industry, Dad? It's the growth industry of the 90s.
You don't say. The growth industry. Well, what's that got to do with you? You're going to be a teacher.
Yes, well... Look, can we talk about this evening, maybe? I'm a bit busy right now.
Is this your idea?
No, but bar skills are always useful. She might want to travel one day.
Yeah, she might, but... Have you seen Barney Clark this morning?
Something you wanted, was he?
Oh, I don't want to disturb your work. Looks like you're going to be another hour or so.
No, maybe longer. Ain't had me lunch break yet.
Oh, there's an idea. When you do, could you drop in at the station?
Station? What for?
Just a bit of a chat, that's all.
I don't get it. I ain't done nothing.
Oh, no, nobody's saying you have. Just need to ask you a few questions. I need to know where you were the night before last.
Suppose about the Garrick's gazebo. Don't know what got into me. It's just the backhoe. Every cent I got's tied up in that bastard machine, and there it sits day after day like it's laughing at me or something, because Jeff Garrick's getting all the jobs.
That must seem unfair, mustn't it?
Too right it does. I mean, he went to work for the Shire straight out of school, same as me. Look where he's got. Still, there ain't no excuse for what I've done.
So what happened, Barney? Was it the recreation complex job?
Oh, last stinking straw. Tender I put him, well, like it wouldn't have even covered costs. But I didn't care, I just wanted a bloody job. Didn't make no difference, though. Jeff got the nod, like he always does.
And that made you pretty angry?
Oh, just seen red. Off me head I was. Coming to the pub had a skinful, and then went and done it. Crazy, just crazy. Like I say, I don't know what got into me. Stupid thing is, I got nothing against Jeff. Not personal, like. I mean, he's never done nothing to hurt me. Why would he? I just wanted to share, you know. Slice the pie.
Have you made any threatening phone calls to the Garricks, Mr. Clark?
Phone calls? No, never.
You never damaged any plants out there, nothing like that?
No, look, I drove that bobcat into the gazebo. I've admitted that, and I said I'm sorry, and I am. That's all I've done. Hey, you know, if there's anything else been going on, it ain't none of my doing.
Fair enough.
Interview suspended, 132.
What's going to happen to me, Tom?
Well, by rights, you want to be charged. But I'll have a word with Jeff and see what we can come up with.
I knew you could do it without me, boss.
What?
Oh, told the crime of the century, though I admit my money was on the kid.
Yeah, what did I tell you? Ain't no way.
Well, the question remains, what do we do with Barney?
Do with him?
Come on, Nick. It was a moment of madness. Now he's full of remorse.
He's in Rotary too, is he? What is it, special rates
That
for
is
digger
not
mates?
the point. I just can't help feeling sorry for the poor bloke.
So what's your idea?
Oh, I don't know. Might have a word with Jeff, see if I can prevail on him to drop the charge.
Boss, look, I don't like your chances.
Oh, he might agree. If Barney gets a serious caution, agrees to pay for the damages, well, it's worth a try.
I think he's becoming a pussycat in his old age.
Looks that way. Try and keep him happy till I get back.
Yeah, no worries. I'll see if he wants us to read him a story, shall I?
Well, can't complain about the service. I'll give you that. I only rang 5 minutes ago.
Oh, you must have missed me. I just came out to talk about your gazebo.
What do you mean, you know who did it?
Yeah, poor old Barney Clark.
Barney? Why?
Oh, envy Jeffrey. He was drunk at the time, and of course he's full of remorse now. I was hoping you might consider dropping the charges if, of course, he pays for the damages.
Well, you couldn't have picked a worse time. Come on, look at this.
When?
I don't know. Wynn's at the accountant. I've been at the recreation complex. Sometime today.
Well, was it out here overnight?
Got home late. Couldn't be bothered opening the garage.
What'd you do in your last life, Jeff?
But I wouldn't do that to a jag, Tom. Never.
Everybody knows it was Jeff's pride and joy, Barney.
Means something more to you, that, doesn't it, mate? All those jobs you missed out on and Garrett got. They paid for that jag, didn't they?
Yeah, fair enough. And I ain't saying I wasn't jealous as hell when he got it. Just like everyone else. Oh, but to damage it like that, I couldn't, no matter who owned it. I mean, just because I admitted to one thing...
All right, Barney, we had to ask, that's all.
I suppose you're just feeling real charitable then, eh?
No, not right at the moment, but then you're not leaving town, are you?
Me? No.
Good. You might be charged later on, you do understand. We'll have to see what Jeff wants.
Hey, Joe?
Yeah.
So, did Barney do the unspeakable and take to the jag?
He says not.
Almost brought a tear to his eye.
Well, stands to reason. The sort of thing a kid would do.
Mate, if you go on about that boy
Any
again...
kid, Nick. It's a juvenile act.
Might be worthwhile having a word to young Toby.
Yeah, all right.
Dad,
Hmm?
I've got something that I have to tell you.
About time.
I mean, you guessed.
I've been waiting for you to get around to it.
I was avoiding you last night. I lost my courage.
I thought as much.
I just don't want to upset you.
I'm pretty tough. Tom Croydon. Oh, yes, Jeff.
G'day, Toby.
Hi.
We missed your training last night, mate. Everything okay?
It's fine. Why shouldn't it be?
Oh, you know, I just thought you might have something to tell me, that's all.
Yeah. I didn't touch his lousy jag.
Well, I never said you did, Toby. I never said that.
Then you can stop hassling me about it and you can find someone else for basketball too.
Hey?
You heard me? I'm not playing anymore.
Oh, mate, that's no good. What about your teammates?
That's all you care about, isn't it? Who wins the stupid finals?
Hey, come here, Toby, come here.
I gotta go. I'll be late for school.
Toby!
Yeah, okay, Jeff, bye.
Worried about his jag.
Oh, it's not just the jag. There are a number of things, but let's not talk about that. You were about to tell me something.
Let's leave it, Dad. You're in a rush, you'll be late again.
We are not just leaving it, Susie, not now. Otherwise, I'll go on imagining the worst.
Relax. I'm not pregnant or anything.
Well, good start.
You were worried?
I was not. Anyway, being pregnant isn't the end of the world. So, not pregnant. What then?
I don't think I'm cut out to be a teacher, Dad.
I see. What are you cut out for, being a barmaid?
No, not a barmaid. I mean, well, I don't know what. I'm so confused about everything. That's why I came home. I thought maybe if I had to tell you, then I'd be able to sort out my feelings at the same time.
Well, when did they start, these doubts?
Since Mum died. I was finding it really hard to concentrate. I couldn't keep up.
Well, with work, you mean, at uni?
Yeah. I mean, there was nothing else going on, no social life or anything, and still my assignments were late. And then to cap it all off, there was the teaching round from hell.
Couldn't have been that bad.
You've got no idea, Dad. 15-year-old boys, twice my size, with not the slightest interest in anything except the girls in the front row. And I'm trying to give this class in consumer ed, and somehow they've gotten onto the cost of condoms, and I lost control completely. It was a nightmare.
Tom Croydon.
Oh, they're so bloody predictable, you know. I mean, you build a relationship with them, and in the end, it just comes to nothing.
What are you saying?
Well, I think I was wrong about that boy, Toby Garrett.
Wrong? Wrong in what way?
I think it was him who damaged the Jaguar.
You've changed your tune on that score.
Yeah, well, I'm not 100% sure, but, you know.
Well, you're just going to have to check him out, aren't you? Oh, don't forget the kid is still a minor. So you're going to have Jeff or Lynn present if you want to question... Oh, there they are. Jeff or Lynn are going to have to be there if you want to question him. Flies. Yeah, by the way, Jeff wants a copy of the report for the insurance company.
Look, on that matter, boss, I mean, I don't think they're going to take it too kindly if I start treating their pride and joy as the suspect. Now, you're a friend of his, and I think, you know, it'll come better from you.
You're just going to have to learn to be tactful, aren't you? I'm taking the rest of the day off.
What, today?
That's right. Just 24 hours. I'm sure you'll be able to muddle along without me. Right, you lot, any calls, take a message. I'll see you all tomorrow.
I'll see ya.
So, you got that report for me?
Maybe later in the day, sir.
Don't suppose you got the culprit either?
Well, we're still working on that, Mr. Garrick.
Be nice to see some results, though. Yeah. Well, what can I do for you?
Well, sir, I was...
Oh! Whoa!
I was wondering if I could have a word to you about Toby.
Why?
Well, he's just dropped out of the finals.
Sorry?
The basketball finals, the local competition. He's pulled out of them, and I was just wondering if you could tell me why.
Haven't got a clue.
Well, sir, he seems a bit unhappy to me. Could you tell me if he's got any problems? Maybe at school?
Oh, his report was all right, I think. He's supposed to be bright.
Right. Do you spend much time together, sir? You see a lot of each other?
Well, not as much as I'd like to. What with the business and Lynn studying. But Toby's nearly 16, he's not a kid anymore. He doesn't need to be nannied.
He's only a 15-year-old boy, Mr. Garrick. Maybe a bit of adult supervision wouldn't be a bad idea.
What's all this about, Nick? What are you getting at?
It's the line of inquiry I'm pursuing, sir.
You're not suggesting that Toby has something to do with the Jag, are you?
If you think about it, Mr. Garrick, it's the sort of stunt a teenage boy would pull.
Look, I don't want to listen to this anymore. Now, excuse me. I've got a real job to do. All right, Johnny, check it out!
I believe he's got his own mobile telephone.
So?
You've been receiving nuisance calls, haven't you?
I don't believe I'm hearing this. If that's the best you people can do, you're a waste of taxpayers' money. All right, Johnny, stop! Stop! The tipper controller's jammed. What's that? Stop!
There's a tea. You look like you'd use it.
Thanks.
You feel up to talking, Mr. Garrick? Well, I'd have to tell you this is serious business. Someone could have been killed. So you can tell us what you can?
Well, there's not much to tell, really. We drove the truck over to the recreation complex this morning. Everything seemed fine, and we started work.
Last night, was it locked up?
Well, you don't lock a truck like that up in a garage.
So anyone could have had access to it? Right, go on.
Well, like I said, everything seemed fine. We were just backing the truck up to the ditch when Senior Constable Schultz arrived. He and I started talking. The next thing I know, he's dragging me out of the ditch and there's gravel everywhere.
Sounds like hydraulics, doesn't it?
Except that the truck was serviced last week. The works.
Right, well, we'll have to wait for the accident investigation mechanics to be certain, but looks like it's been tampered with.
After what's happened, I don't want to even think about that.
We have to think about it, Mr. Garrick. The question is, who knows about hydraulics in town?
Barney, we'd like a word with you if you can spare the time.
I can't.
Won't take long.
No point. I've got nothing to say.
Well, perhaps you'd rather go down the station.
No, I wouldn't. This is like police harassment or something. You got nothing on me.
All right, Barney, we'll make it real simple. Where were you last night?
I was in here, at a counter to Richo and Coppo Hayes.
And after that?
I went back to my place to watch the footy. Wrote ourselves off, like Coppo was that bad he slept on the couch. Didn't leave till after brekkie. You know, you can check it out.
We will. Thanks for your cooperation.
Be back to Savo to finish the car.
I think you'll find it checks out. They were half tanked when they left here.
Okay, thanks.
What are they saying?
The tip mechanism has been tampered with.
So it was deliberate then?
No doubt about it. Take it Barney's in the clear. Any other ideas? Toby, the kid, it's worth a look.
Well, I'm starting to think maybe he did the damage to the Jag. There's no proof, of course, but...
And the truck?
No, it's too complicated. He's only 15.
Well, not if he's into mechanical things, matey.
Well, he's been acting pretty strangely lately. Got a feeling something's bothering him.
That's what it's all about, mate. Instinct. Should get him in, eh?
Eh?
Nick, school haven't seen him all day.
Well, that can't be right. I saw him at about 8:30 this morning. He's on his way to school then.
Well, he must have changed his mind because he never turned up.
I spoke to the Year 10 coordinator. She agrees with you. There's something wrong somewhere. Toby's a bright kid, but his marks haven't been showing it.
Oh, well. If you're not going to like it, we better get the Garricks in.
Your boss isn't going to like that either.
Yeah, well, do you want to go and find him and ask him, do you?
Well, where is he anyway?
Dad! Good one. Oh, it's nice to see all those lessons I gave you haven't been in vain. Keep coming.
Got it?
Yeah. There we are. Look at that, it's a beauty.
Do you want to clean it for me?
I'll pretend I didn't hear that from my fully liberated daughter.
Oh, but you do it so much better than I do.
Yeah, and practice makes perfect.
You old meanie. So tell me something.
What?
Did you really and truly think I was pregnant?
Well, it may have crossed my mind.
May have.
All right, it did. What's so funny?
I think it's very sweet. Most parents these days would be worried about AIDS.
Never even occurred to me. Then you always said I was a living fossil.
Oh, when I was 15 and revolting.
Oh, you're still revolting.
I thought we both improved a little.
Listen, I want to speak to Tom Croydon, now.
I'm afraid that's not possible at the moment, Mr. Garrick. Now, will you calm down?
Listen, this has been a very trying day, and I don't know what we're here for.
We're concerned about your son, Mr. Garrick.
What, because he hasn't turned up at school?
Oh, for goodness sake, what's the big deal? So the kid plays truant for once.
Want to take a seat? Right, now, how did he seem this morning?
Seem? I don't know.
As I told you, sir, he seems upset to me. Was there a row at home, a family argument, something like that?
Nothing at all. I didn't even see Toby, did you, Jeff?
Before school? No.
Toby does his own thing, gets his own breakfast. He's perfectly capable.
And he slept in his own bed?
No idea. We don't go into his room. We respect his privacy.
Have you people got any idea of what your son's activities are, or is he just this mysterious person who shares your house?
My son is 16 years old. Now, for the most part, he can and does look after himself. That's the way we do things in our house.
Well, good on you, mate. That sounds like neglect to me.
We encourage Toby to be independent, to think for himself, a concept which you, as a policeman, might have a bit of trouble with.
Well, I'll tell you what I got trouble with, Mrs. Garrick. I've got trouble with parents who show a complete lack of concern about their child's whereabouts.
Absolutely pathetic.
I don't believe they don't care. I mean, it's their own son, for God's sake.
Well, they probably think they're enlightened, Nick. You know, a sensitive, new-age parenting.
Yeah, well, that's a lot of bloody tripe daddies. I mean, they care more about a car than their own flesh and blood.
Yeah, and what if Toby had killed the old man, matey?
Yeah, all right. Well, we don't know if the boy was in any of the trucks, so maybe it wasn't him.
No, we still have to find him, Nick.
Yeah, I know that. I've got Wayne at the usual hangouts, and Adam and Maggie will check the school.
Right, now what about the basketball team?
Good idea, thank you.
Took your time?
Oh, it took a while to figure out where you'd be.
Just dumb, huh?
It's a pretty interesting choice of words coming from you. Come on. I think it's about time we had a little chat down the station.
I didn't mean for anyone else to get involved. Just my parents.
We'll talk about it down at the station.
Hey, his parents are on their way over. They're not happy.
All right, I'll just go keep him company, are we?
Nick, just wait till they get here, eh?
Mate, I'll just have a chat to him, that's all.
All right, if you think it's going to help.
Why'd you do it?
Just a stir.
Oh, come on, mate. You can do better than that, can't you?
No one to crash when I was only 2 weeks old.
Lots of kids do.
No, anywhere they could fob me off, you know? Even when I was just a little kid. They think a credit card and a mobile phone can make up for them dreaming like I was just something that got in their way all the time. So, I wanted to make them feel bad. The way they made me feel.
So you do the number on the Jag.
Yeah.
And the phone calls and all the rest.
And the controls on the truck.
Toby, do you understand you could have killed your father? You could have killed him.
I didn't mean it to go that far. I just wanted to scare him.
That's all right, isn't it, eh? That's fine. Listen to me. You're lucky it didn't go further. Because we would have been locking you up. That's how serious this is.
Serious? Why didn't they ever take me seriously?
I thought you were smarter than this, mate.
I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe it.
Right, now this is your copy of the tape. Your solicitor will want to hear that.
Haven't we given you everything a boy could ever want? Maybe that's the trouble. We've spoiled him.
Leave it, Lynn.
Leave it? What, and pretend it hasn't happened? When in 5 minutes it'll be all over town. How could he do this to us? How could you do it?
Please, Lynn, leave it. We can talk about it at home.
Talk? Well, that'll make a change, won't it?
Well, it's not such a bad idea, mate. Oh, you'll be right.
Well, it was very clever of us to catch one each.
Yes. It's just as well. I'd have hated to see you go hungry.
Oh, very funny. Listen, this teaching business, there's not much point going on with it if it's going to make you unhappy.
Well, I can't make up my mind. I don't think it's for me, but I'm afraid that if I give it up, I might regret it.
Why would you do that?
Because of Mum. The thing is, I nearly chucked it in weeks ago. I thought of her and how proud she was when I got into uni.
Listen, sweetheart, you can't live your life for us. You've got to make your own choices, and if they turn out wrong, then you've got to be brave enough to go back and start again. I can promise you this. Your mum would be proud of you, whatever you do.
Wish I could talk to her about it.
I'm sure she's around somewhere. I'm sure she understands.
I think about it every single day. I miss her so much.
So do I. Not a very satisfactory outcome.
That was inevitable.
After all the Garricks have done for that kid, I would have thought there might have been some show of gratitude myself.
I don't know how you can say that when you don't know the boy side of the story. Not in any detail, anyway.
Come on, Nick. Teenagers always think they're badly done by. It comes with being totally self-centred.
And you'd know, would you?
Susan and I were talking about this very thing just yesterday, and she said that she was revolting. Now, that's the word she used. And in the best of families, parents like the Garricks, they're beating their breasts, wondering where they went wrong.
I bet it hasn't even occurred to them.
Don't worry, everybody, I'll get it. Mount Thomas Police. Mrs. Thornhill. Really? Who do you think they might belong to? Yes, surprise, surprise. Well, yes, it's very irresponsible, isn't it? Mm. Yeah, don't you worry, Mrs. Thornhill. I'll get somebody out there straight away. Bye-bye. Doyle, Cooper, cattle on the road near Thornhill.
No doubt belonging to Colonel Thomas.
According to Mrs. Thornhill. Get out there and read him the riot act yet again.
Is that a hitchhiker up ahead?
Yeah. Might think twice when he sees us coming.
Like the Colonel.
They just chucked him out with the rubbish because he doesn't fit their image, the Garrick image.
Calm down. Are you quite sure that's what happened?
Toby says his parents told him he's no longer got a home with them.
Well, I find that hard to believe.
What, your friends are lousy parents? Is that it? Well, it doesn't come as a surprise to me. Now, all I'm doing is paying you the courtesy of telling you what I'm going to do.
Well, you're not going anywhere near them. I will tell them myself.
What's this, rates for mates again, is it?
No, Nick, the problem I got with this, I don't want to be the one to see Ted Faulkner's face when he sees the newspaper headline, Officer on Assault Charge. I will call them, get them to come in for a quiet chat. You will keep right away from them. Try and deal with this in a civilised manner.
Kick him out? Oh, come on, Tom. What do you think we are?
No, I thought there must have been some sort of misunderstanding.
It wasn't like that at all. We just realised we couldn't go on living together. You know how it is.
Well, I'm not sure that I do. Toby's just a boy.
And he's proved himself to be a very difficult one. Jeff and I just felt we couldn't cope. Toby suggested that perhaps he should move out, and we agreed. Better off all round if he went off and did his own thing.
But it's not as if we sent him off to starve somewhere.
Oh, what arrangements did you make, exactly?
He's got relatives he can live with in Sydney. And he's got plenty of money. He's got a credit card. I don't see what the problem is.
Well, the problem is, Jeff, he's been released into your care. And if those arrangements aren't suitable, I mean, he could end up on a protection application, end up in a boys' home. And without family support, his court case could go badly. He could end up in a detention centre rather than on a bond or on probation. Are you sure you don't want to help your own son?
I don't think you understand what a shock this has been, Tom. My own son did try to kill me.
Oh, I don't think so.
Well, what then?
He was trying to get your attention. To find out whether you give a damn about him. Unfortunately, I think he's got his answer.
It's just that we don't seem to be able to handle the boy.
Oh, that's pathetic, Jeff. I don't think you've even tried. Don't worry yourselves. I think he's finally off your hands.
No, look, I'm sure he is, but if you could just tell him that it's Nick Schultz and it's urgent, Yep, no, certainly I'll hold. Thanks very much.
Toby, could you come into my office for a minute? Take a seat, mate.
Thanks. Look, you don't have to act so apologetic. I didn't expect you to get anywhere with my so-called parents.
Oh, you're right there. I didn't. Maybe when they've had a bit of a chance to think about it.
No, you know, for like years they've acted like I wasn't there. Now they've gotten exactly what they wanted. And you haven't to explain what's going to happen to me either. I know that too.
You do?
Remand first, then somewhere like Tirana. It's the first step on the downward spiral, right? Learn to do burglaries, end up on drugs or with AIDS.
You really think that's what's going to happen?
I don't know. I saw this documentary once, and that's what happened.
Oh, I don't think it'll be quite that bad. Any luck?
Finally.
Where do I go?
Well, you're going to go over to Paul Barlow's. He's a youth worker over in St David's. He's already got 4 kids over there. But when I told him you scored the winning goal on Wednesday, that clinched the deal.
He's not that Salvation Army bloke, is he?
Hallelujah, mate, that's the one.
Correct.
It'll be all right. Look, we're going to need all the extra prayers we can get if we're going to win on Saturday.
You haven't even got a chance without me, mate.
Well, you'll be playing.
That was a legal requirement, wasn't it?
Absolutely. So if you're all finished here, I'll drop him over to the magistrate. He can check you out, and then I'll drop you off at Paul's.
Yeah, off you go.
Good day. On the way over, what we'll do is have a chat about their number 6 and what we can do to stop him, mate.
Yeah.
A couple of your big 3-pointers as we go. Just grab your clobber and we'll hit the road.
He'll be all right with Barlow, won't he?
Yeah, Paul's a good guy.
But,
oh, he's a social worker, mate. Can't perform miracles.
Anyway, it's nearly knock-off time. Who's for the pub?
Oh, not me. I've got to give a cooking class. Got to teach my daughter how to make trout almondine.
The blind leading the blind.
Doyle, I was cooking trout when you were still in nappies. It's time to pass my expertise on to the next generation.
all right?
I'm fine. Do you think...
What?
Do you think it'd help if I pretend they're dead?
Oh, don't waste your time, Toby. You just get on with making your own life. Do it without them.
I hate them.
No, don't hate them, mate. Don't hate them. Just make it without them.